So let's see the mechanics. So he has 4 pieces here. So rocket launchers are definitely gonna be a thing. And then he's gonna be spamming in bombs. And this is where I think like a single rocket launcher can do it, right? Like, and then he's gonna target. Hold up, give me 1 second here. We can just literally just look at his skills. So large caliber rifles on both flanks can be destroyed and no longer fire when destroyed. Fires a machine gun, continuously dealing damage to all Nikkes. Fires many missiles at single Nikke, dealing damage. Missiles can be intercepted. Stabs 1 Nikke with its tentacles. Whichever Nikke struck will be temporarily rendered immobile. It doesn't say what the criteria is. Retracts its tentacle after dealing massive damage. Random missiles and then curved missiles. So this is where he generates the shield. Full flank taunt. Oh, it's every 20 seconds. So the thing is, like, it seems like the every 20 seconds cooldown, we're timing it somehow alongside when Blacksmith is doing the mechanics. So one right there. Ooh. Okay, if you shoot in the middle, boom. Nice. So rocket launcher is pretty good. Wait, I wonder, because he did it at 230, but then this is every 20 seconds. So maybe the taunt matters right before he jumps back. I wonder. But it's been pretty consistent that it's always been Folklang that got stabbed. Yeah, 4 parts, so rocket launchers are definitely gonna be really good. Oh, right there. It hit the 2B. There you go. So it's our RNG. Okay. A bunch of these bombs, so those bombs are likely gonna be hurting. Probably don't want to ignore them. But an AoE seems like it'll be able to deal with it. And thinking about it, I have a feeling that they're gonna make sure that rocket launchers get their spotlight for this. And then this is the mechanic. He's gonna do an AoE, yeah, if we didn't get it right. But I think that's pretty standard, right? Just added a bunch of high caliber rifle, pew pew. And then this shield. So this is when he spams this. Very interesting. So around that like last minute basically. And he has a shield. I have a feeling that we're gonna be one-shotted there. And then these things, we can shoot the white balls but not the black balls. I wonder if they're gonna make rocket launchers shine there, like, or do we need to take cover? We're gonna have to see. And then that's the whole fight. Yep. Near projectiles, yeah. So this solar raid is actually gonna be pretty interesting because, yeah, it is Nier themed. Initially, I was like complaining that it was not gonna be Nier themed, but there is this has like it's the same boss, Blacksmith, but it's Nier version of Blacksmith, right? Which is actually pretty nice. Now I want to see again what would happen if we got the circles taken care of. You know, in my previous A2 video, right, I was complaining how there's like no there's no content where rocket launchers are good. Well, here's one, I guess. But the question is, in challenge mode, is this challenge mode going to have high HP parts? Let me destroy the container, see if he's gonna stop. Oh god, he's almost dead. I'm trying to avoid killing him. Okay, and then if we stop this one, oh, whoops. Oh, accidentally killed it. Yeah, technically I do have alt account to kind of take over it, but let me see if it registered. Did it register? Was it? I think I closed it right before. Oh, it didn't count. Oh my god, I did it fast. Oh, saved. Let me see if he stops throwing that bomb. So does he pretty much? So we destroyed the topper body parts. Then the question is, does it pretty much like stop? Yeah. Wait, no, it didn't. So what the heck did destroying the back parts do? It's still, you know, he's still throwing things. So I guess it's just parts. It's just for decoration. Yeah, it's just for damage padding. Yeah, maybe we get like bonus parts damage if we destroy them. I could see that. I could see that. Like, so there's gonna be definitely better focus for rocket launchers. This might mean that power we might see some use for power also this raid, actually. Laplace is back on the menu. Maybe, actually. I could see that, actually. Okay, so this one. So he's not gonna do that AoE spread thing. And I have a feeling that in challenge mode, if we don't destroy those shield, it would probably one-shot the entire team. And then for these bosses, yeah, that one, I wonder. Maybe we just need to destroy those balls, the white balls. And maybe it's fine to just keep shooting the black balls. Or ignore the black balls. Because, I mean, what are we gonna do? We can't, it's not like we can move. Okay, what would happen if we destroy all parts? Is it gonna kill him? I guess I can like quick escape. Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay. I accidentally pressed space bar. I got it, dude. No, the thing is, like, I pressed space button to cover, but then I realized I was already in cover, so that made my other units uncover. Can't you just unsync your units? That's too much work. We're already here. It's fine. Okay. Oh. Okay, what would happen? Okay, let me also aim assist this. Let's see. I cannot aim. I don't know if I can aim assist. Actually, sniper. There it is. Oh, okay. So he has exposed like my aim assist is like snapping to his core now, and I'm gonna assume that basically the core is visible once you destroy it. Kind of like the other blacksmith, right? After you destroy both parts, you can start snapping into the core. Let me show you why. So if I click retry here, right? So right now, yeah, it's not snapping. When all parts are alive, it's not snapping at all. It's gonna snap to these ones, right? The aim assist will snap to these ones, but then there's the core. It's not gonna snap to the core. You have to destroy those parts first. Now let me see if it's just the gun that we need to destroy to snap to the core. Okay. Oh, okay. It's just the guns, not the other two. Actually, the other two at the top doesn't even like. It doesn't even snap there. So only the guns will make us snap to the thing. That's a core shot, right? I'm getting core shot. Yeah, I'm seeing core hits. I mean, you can shoot the core. I'm pretty sure you can still shoot the core regardless, but the aim assist doesn't snap to it. If I recall correctly, you don't need to destroy them to actually hit the core. However, yeah, I can still see core hits. However, the main difference, if I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong here, you can use spears and it will shoot two things in the core. If you shoot the core, hold up, let me see here. Okay, let's see. No. So I'm only hitting one. However, if I recall correctly, the moment you destroy the parts, if you shoot the core, so I see like 2.9, right? You now shoot 2. So this is the same as like the old blacksmith. the moment that you expose his core, pierce shots and starts hitting two parts at once, like the core and like the body. So the moment to destroy these, destroy these parts, and then now, so see it's 2.1. I try to shoot. There's a core hit and then a normal hit. Yeah. So if you're using Pierce units like Snow White Maxwell, then your main goal is to destroy the both arms so that you can start like double coring, core shotting that, or you can angle it, I guess. So that's another thing. Like you can angle it so it will shoot both the arm and like the main body. So that's the play for Blacksmith. We're definitely gonna need a single fire for each, and each of the fire DPS are gonna be major players. 2B, Modernia, Alice. Drake is not bad substitute if you guys don't really have anyone else. A2 and actually Power. I could actually see Power. And I can see the whales actually investing in their power right now. If they haven't yet, now I could see some people that are competitive in Solar Raid that want to take like top 1, top 10 or whatever. I could see them whaling for their gears and rolling at least like one set of overload for each for power. I guess it depends how much HP the boss has, but I wouldn't like doubt it if someone has like an invested power. I still think that they should have gotten like a Nier specific like boss that is like design wise also. But I could see also that it would be such a waste of design efforts if that boss is only gonna be used on this one. So the best they could do is just reskin it, I guess. Is there any place where I can see the top 5 teams right now for Solar Raid? So there is a Reddit post for that, actually. Someone did an analysis of like the top teams on Solar Raid. So this, and I'll send the link, I guess, for this one here. But if you guys are curious, but there's like the team combo usage, like the usage of the units, and then like the team combination, like how many teams. These are the top 50 on it's 6 bill plus scores. So I guess they looked at different servers from what it seems like. 63 players, yeah. So they look at different players on the servers. But so as you can see, these are the different popular combinations like of units, basically. Funny enough, the reason why the Snow White team was super popular is because this third one, the Litter Bunny Girls Scarlet Modernia, some of them like used Alice instead of Scarlet. So it kind of split the Litter and Bunny teams, or some of them like moved Modernia somewhere else. Yeah, so they had the different like setups basically. Yeah, some people had their Alice in their Litter team and then they put Scarlet in a different team. Something to keep in mind is this was against the Train Raid, which is weak against Electric. And so, you know, there's a little bit of bias on like Electro teams. So that's just something to keep in mind. Summer Anis will also just look stronger. And if you put her in this against this boss, it's likely not gonna shine as much. Okay, so this is gonna be like our preliminary like setup, team setups. I'll probably have A2 separately, and I have a feeling that she might be enough to deal with that AoE mobs. And this one is the one that I'm iffy on. because I would probably want like pierce or AoE damage on this, but it can be core. It can also just focus on core, just focusing on destroying the body parts. So this could work technically. I can see this working. Now we have Yulha here and like the Snow White solo carry. But what I might end up doing is I might end up putting Maxwell. Ooh, actually I need fire. This is also assuming that we're gonna need healing. If we don't need healing, then I might do this with Yulha and like Maxwell in here if I don't hit the healing. But based on that fight, there might be some chip shots that we're not gonna be we're gonna be taking damage a lot on. Like the rifle chip shots that we need to watch out for. So this is running the assumption that we might need like a healer. And if Miranda can handle it, then ideally I would go with this. If Miranda cannot handle it, then I might slap in Yulha, or I might slap in Power in here. This is where Power might come in. I could see that. Majority of the damage comes from Snow White still, but then Power is there to deal cheap damage on like the parts. So we'll see about that. And once Snow White destroys the arms, then we can hopefully just focus in the middle, where Power will just like AoE damage body part, the upper body parts, chances are, while Snow White is focused powering the middle, like core. Now that's gonna depend how chunky the body parts are gonna be. And I'm hoping that A2 can solo those parts, and in some situations, if it somehow cannot, I'd be severely disappointed, but then I will have double dip here with A2 and Power. Now Drake is just a buffer, so that's something to see. Yeah, it might be overkill with these parts here, so yeah, this is another thing. Then basically this one is more just like fill as needed with fire. The Miranda and Snow White are likely going to be the play for a while, and that's just how it's gonna be. And then this one is where the flex comes in. Could be Power, could be Yulha, could be Maxwell. Chances are probably gonna be Yulha. Now there is in here, this is where Alice is gonna be. So we have fire. That's our fire source. I could see this. And let's see the last one. This is where I put 2B in, because 2B works with Mast and Guillotine. And I could see people using Jackal here. Right? Instead of, if they don't have volume, then they could use Jackal, because it still synergizes together with 2B and Guillotine. This might be our themes that we're gonna use for solo raid for now, and it's just trying to set up like a fire unit for each. This is under the assumption that that bomb thing, I think he does it at around 1 minute ish left, where he puts in the shield and you have to do like that QTE. That's like a third of the fight, so yeah. This one I might actually, this is where I think I might be open to actually put in maybe either 8. Actually, you know what, I could put in A2 here too. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I might end up doing this. Maybe I'll move Modernia out somewhere or something, but yeah, it could be this too. A2 here. Actually, I could see A2 here and then like replacing this with Power instead here. And then I have Scarlet still, so I could Probably like slap Scarlet somewhere. Let's see where we could slap her in. I could put in Maxwell here. Again, hoping that if Miranda can solo that. But if not, then probably Drake. Drake could work too. And I'm hoping that this is what's gonna happen here. So you have Scarlet, Maxwell, and then Power. These are kind of copium thing, but we're getting to the point where we have so much like good DPS already. This is the thing. Yeah, so we're probably gonna do. We might try these. The A2 synergizes really well with the bunnies for sure. And Modernia is really good with the bunnies also and litter. So it's just, these are all just kind of like, but there might be too focused of fire here, obviously. So this one is more flexible, this middle one. And yeah, because of that, we might see power actually in being used. This might be, yeah, the team 5. Yep. I could see that. Yep, that's our solo raid team building. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it like this. And then once the boss is actually there, then that's when we're gonna start theorizing. Maybe the normal will have a little bit of different AI, but I kind of don't see it. I have a feeling that the mechanics between the Nier story and the solo raid ones are gonna be roughly the same. Yeah. That's the current set of solo raid stuff that I have planned so far. Oh, one thing I forgot to talk about is, yeah, rocket launchers are good, right? So I think Vesti and Laplace are gonna be good also for consideration in some of these, and I have a feeling that even a low investment of them will pay some dividends compared to like a single unit. And I have a feeling that some of them like depending on the HP of those like parts, like I could see like a low investment Vesti out damaging like a Scarlet that is high investment, because we're talking about like damaging the main body and like 4 body parts versus like 1 single damage from Scarlet. So I could see like a low investment of like Vesti or Laplace and then out damaging. But other than that, there's not really a lot of options in terms of rocket launcher attackers, really. Like it's just these 4 plus 1 technically. For some people, you know what? In my free-to-play account, I'm gonna use Bellorda. Bellorda, hey chat, like listen, she actually, you know, back then we needed the free-to-play team. This Bellorda did so much damage, okay? Against Chatterbox. He was like out DPSing some like good DPS. But then obviously it's just rocket launcher typing.